Yeah. Don't run away, pony.
There's salt. Lovely, tasty salt.
So I'm not taking this as a forward-facing video because my camera is so dirty that I can't actually see anything, which is fine, so I'll just show you the trail. It's been raining all day long today. We stayed at Thomas Knob Shelter in the Grayson Highlands yesterday and planned to do 28 miles in the rain today into Damascus. And we are absolutely soaked from head to toe.
Oh my god.
Even inside our rain gear.
Yeah.
And inside our boots.
And freezing too.
And it's really cold. So we are actually not technically on the AT right now. So Virginia, once you're in it for a long time, all looks the same. And we're in this really beautiful national forest right now. And so what we're currently walking is the Virginia Creeper Trail. And the reason we decided to hike the Virginia Creeper Trail for the remaining 8 miles into Damascus is because it follows this beautiful river, and we haven't had a river walk in a long time, whereas we've seen the mountains. We've been in the mountains for 500 miles. So we looked down and saw that this just follows the river, and it's so beautiful down here. Look at the rhododendrons.
It's honestly a gorgeous hike.
It's a gorgeous hike.
Like, I'm pretty salty that it's not part of the AT.
So we are actually going to take the Virginia Creeper Trail for 8 miles into Damascus, and we're tainting our through hike, but we don't care.
We're adding a little flavor to it.
Adding a little flavor to it. Adding something different. Pretty much the same distance, just something different. And this is nice too, because now we've actually gotten to see the Virginia Creeper Trail, and we're thinking we might come back and actually ride bikes on it sometime. That would be cool.
That'd be really cool.
So yeah, hopefully it doesn't rain anymore today, but it doesn't matter because we're soaked anyway, so we'll see. But after today, we will be out of Virginia. Woo! Yay!
It's so beautiful. Something different.
Hey, baby. What's that?
That's the end of Virginia. That's Damascus.
Woo! We are wet. Woo!
You know what we did today?
28 miles in the rain.
28 miles in the rain to Damascus, which marks the end of Virginia. We are over 3/4 of the way done now, and today fucking sucks. But it's done.
It's also amazing because we're here.
It's also a really good day at the same time.
We hiked 28 miles in the rain into Damascus, and I don't like talking about the negative aspects of the trail, but this is a real problem. So I decided to try to hike the 28 miles in my wool leggings and wool shirt.
For the first time ever.
Yeah, for the first time ever, because I heard that wool does really well when wet, that it dries quickly, that it keeps you warm even if you're wet. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna try that. I regret it dearly. I have some very unfortunate chafing, and it is so severe that I don't think I'm gonna be able to hike tomorrow. So we're probably gonna take a 0 here
At Crazy Larry's Hostel.
at Crazy Larry's Hostel in Damascus, Virginia, because I'm chafed so badly that I don't think I can walk on trail for 15 miles. Like, just around town was really, really tough.
Well, also tomorrow is supposed to be like really crappy and rainy and ugly. And
That's the thing, is we're just gonna get wet again, which means that I'm not gonna, like,
it's gonna
when
get worse.
yeah, when you're wet, that's what causes the chafing.
Well, the thing is, it's also kind of dangerous too, because the high tomorrow, like the high goes from like 52 tomorrow to like 26 at night.
Yeah.
And so like we're gonna get soaking wet, and then everything's gonna freeze.
Yeah, so we think we're just gonna avoid all that noise and stay in town.
Mm-hmm. And it's basically, it'll snow the day we hike out, but snow is awesome and fun and fine. And
Yeah, hiking in snow is not a big deal at all. Hiking in rain is a problem.
sucks.
Like, not when the weather is going to be fine, but like when it's getting down to 26 degrees at night, getting wet is not an option.
Yeah.
Lovely things of the trail. Also, I'm really sorry for people that are really not comfortable with bathroom things, but so Sweets went to the privy first this morning, and then he came back and he hands me the toilet paper, and he said, you're gonna want to hover over that one because somebody had explosive diarrhea all over the toilet seat. And he said, I left the toilet seat up for you so you don't have to touch it. I was like, great. So I go to the privy, and there's grab bars on both sides. Thank God. So I just grab the grab bars and hover and do the best I can. But clearly it wasn't good enough because I needed to go to the restroom again later on. Luckily, we happened upon a bathroom. Woohoo. So I walk in, the toilet seat everything is closed, and I open up the lid, and lo and behold,
More explosive diarrhea.
more explosive diarrhea all over the toilet seat. And these toilets were like 20 miles apart.
Oh.
Like,
There's no way it's the same person.
there's no way it was the same person. And like I said, I'm really sorry for people that aren't comfortable with this, but I took a picture of it. So here's the shitty toilet.
The thing is about the trail is bathroom talk is probably the most common topic on the trail, because everyone has a good story. Everyone has to go through the same thing. And so everyone talks about it because it's funny.
Yeah, so, and I feel weird talking about it on the vlogs because I'm like, real people watch these that are not trail people.
But if you want like the true through hiker experience, honestly, this is it.
This is it.
This
Poopy
is it.
toilets.
Yeah, poopy toilets and
And-
poopy pants.
And, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna include that.
She
Yeah.
shit her pants.
Yeah, I know. I talked about it in another video, but I don't know if I'm gonna include it because I'm so embarrassed.
Do it. I want the real through hiker experience.
It happens to everybody. So there's a saying: you're not a real through hiker until you shit yourself.
She's a double through hiker.
Shut up. God. Both times accidental, obviously.
Yeah, you're never like, I'm gonna shit myself right now.
And you've done it too.
I've sharded lots.
This is terrible.
I've sharded lots of times.
This is horrible. I don't like this topic. Oh God. Anyway, so yeah, we are going to probably stay in Damascus while my unfortunate chafing takes care of itself and while the bad weather passes over us.
Oh God, it's such bad weather.
I'm pantsless right now because the chafing is so bad.
That's funny.
Oh.
All right.
But 28 miles into Damascus.
Big day. It was a big day.
Oh, you're taking video.
I am taking video.
Hi.
Hi. So we're currently at the ER because Borderline has been feeling under the weather for a few days, and we thought it was Giardia, but the antibiotics are not doing their job like they're supposed to. So we went to urgent care. They said we can't do what you need to do here, so we're at the ER now.
It looks a lot worse than it is. They make you put on these fancy dresses for nothing, so.
Well, her legs fell off, so it's a lot. It's pretty bad.
We're good.
Got your compression socks because we were like, we're hiking out today. And then she stands up and it's like 10 minutes later, she's like, I am breaking out into sweat standing here, getting dressed. I'm going to sit down.
I started sweating putting my socks on this morning.
Yeah. So, decided to go to the doctors, figure it out.
So we're probably going to get tested for Lyme and see what the dealio is.
We never found a tick.
Never found a tick, never found a bullseye.
Never found a tick, but there's obviously, chances of her getting Lyme without finding a bullseye, so we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, we know someone's happened that happened to, so it's possible. So we'll figure it out, and then we'll get back to you guys, and we'll get back on track.
But worst case scenario, we'll figure it out. But regardless, we're gonna finish the damn trail.
Oh, without a doubt.
Some way, shape, or form.
Yep, without a doubt. Okay. Hours.
So, Sweets and I went to urgent care today for me, because we've been in Damascus this is our 4th day. And urgent care said they couldn't do anything for my symptoms. And so they sent us to the ER. And we got there at about 10:30, and we just got back to Crazy Larry's hostel, and it's like 7:30. So it's been a long day. The computer system at the ER went down, and everything just took a long time. So I'm feeling pretty disheartened right now, because everything came back totally normal. All the tests that they did, they said everything looked fine, that nothing was concerning or out of whack, so, which normally would be a good thing, but was not a good thing because now we have no answers. So the Lyme test will come back in 2 days. Thank you. And we will find out if it's Lyme then, and kind of go from there. I'm just really frustrated because it just feels like everything's out of my control. Like, I want to hike, I want to be out on trail, and I can't be because my body won't let me. The way I'm feeling, just I can't hike. So hopefully, obviously I hope it's not Lyme, but if it's not Lyme, I don't know what it is. So just gonna keep up on fluids and started taking some vitamins and see if that helps. But honestly, right now I'm just feeling pretty frustrated, and we're so close. We're 470 miles away, and we've been kind of talking about the prospect of if it comes back negative and I don't feel better, what are we gonna do then? And that might lead to us going home. So just kind of a sucky situation all around. Plus, we're both so bored we're so bored. We've been in town for 3 days doing nothing. 3 0 days. And the first 0 was, you know, nice. Second 0 was like nice-ish. And then the third 0 was like, okay, this is extensive. And now we're just fucking bored. Because there's nothing to do in Damascus. I don't know why Damascus is such a famous trail town. There's nothing to do here. There's like, I guess, you know, the Virginia Creeper Trail, sure, but like there's nothing, there's like no museums or like anything. There's nothing here. There's not even a grocery store here. There's Dollar General, but no anything really, so, which is also frustrating because getting fresh food has been really, really hard. And for somebody who doesn't feel well, you know, fruit and veggies is kind of important. So chicken tenders and potato wedges from the gas station, I don't necessarily think is cutting it at that point. I'm gonna go for a walk so that I can walk off my depression, I guess. So we're gonna go do that. Guess what?
We're getting packed up.
We're hiking out of Damascus today. I feel like just because I'm being so celebratory, like we're gonna start hiking, I'm gonna be like, well, I can't hike.
We can't do it today.
Can't do it today.
Today's not happening.
It's happening.
No.
Doesn't matter how slow we go. We're getting at least 10 miles.
I just want to go back to bed. Just kidding. No, I definitely.
Okay, good night. Back to bed we go.
No, I definitely want to get out of here.
How long have we been here?
5 days. Today's day 6.
We haven't done anything for 5 days, except for go to the ER. That was boring.
We've been dreaming of getting to Tennessee.
Yes. And we keep saying no more problems once we hit Tennessee, and we haven't gotten there yet. So once we get there, no more problems.
No more problems.
Right.
No more problems. We're not going to get sick. We're not going to get injured.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. So, to follow up on my last video where I was very emotional and sad, I'm feeling much better. Yesterday took another rest day, but I just like have been loading up on vitamins and fluids and just doing everything I can to make myself feel better. I have not felt like eating at all, but I've been forcing myself to eat this whole time to keep up my energy levels, and I think it paid off. Like I don't feel 100%. I feel like probably 80% today, but it's good enough to hike. So we're getting out of here.
Remember, kids, don't forget to take your vitamins.
Don't forget to take your vitamins. So I think I'm just gonna like take vitamins the rest of the trail.
Yeah.
Just be safe.
I'm doing the same thing after I got sick last time too. Vitamin C actually makes a big difference. I've felt good since then.
Yeah, I should have followed in your footsteps.
Well, you started feeling better once you started taking them yesterday.
Exactly. So well,
we don't know if there's vitamin C or the time off, but whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Just feel
Either
better.
way, right. Yay!
Oh, raise the roof. Raise the roof. Right. Raise the roof.
That's going in the vlog.
Actually, like raise the roof.
All right, I think we got everything. Are you ready to go say goodbye to Crazy Larry?
Nah. Just kidding. Yeah, we're gonna say like a Crazy Larry. Crazy Larry's crazy, but he's a nice guy. Super nice guy.
Yeah. All right. Hey, baby.
Hi.
Are you from Tennessee?
Because you're the only 10 I see.
Ah!
Sorry, I stole that joke.
We made it to Tennessee. Yay.
Woo! Finally.
Ugh.
How long did it take us to get through Virginia?
Way too freaking long.
Oh, about a month and a half.
That's terrible.
It was almost a month
but
and a
we had to take like 3 weeks off in Virginia, 1 week at a time for sickness and sickness and sickness.
Literally, it took 7 days off. Then we took 6 days off. Then we took 5 days off.
Yeah, so getting through Virginia would have been much quicker had we not gotten sick.
Be almost done, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah. We'd be
that's
almost
depressing.
Done. Yeah.
But
Oh, well.
no more setbacks. We will have no more setbacks now that we're in Tennessee. Here, hold this for a second.
We're done with setbacks.
We are done with setbacks. Hair's crazy. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't want to do this on camera, but
Oh well. We look disheveled. We are disheveled.
we are disheveled. We're tired.
We're tired.
She's still kind of coming over her sickness.
Oh yeah, I don't feel 100%, but I feel well, today is just going to be a slow hiking day, but I'm definitely
Whatever, I'll get that later.
hiking today. So
Yeah, we're doing at least 10 miles today.
made it to Tennessee.
Woohoo! Next state. 3 more down.
Oh yeah, so this is our 12th
We're in our 12th state.
in our 12th state. Yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten 11 done.
So after this, so we only have 2 more states. North Carolina and Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Yep, and we have someone we've never met before, but we've been talking to for a long time, is in Irwin, Tennessee, about 100 miles ahead of us.
Yeah, Anubis.
Anubis.
We might get a chance to meet Anubis. He
Yeah.
unfortunately had a setback too. He got appendicitis.
Yeah.
Had to get his appendix removed. So
He's
that's
all good to go.
He's good. Yeah, he's fine. But that was, obviously terrifying for
That's
him.
pretty wild.
Yeah, and for us too, because he wasn't at Hiker Thanksgiving, and we're like, "What's up with Anubis?" And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, he's in the hospital."
We're just like, holy shit.
And I was like, "Oh, okay."
So he's in Irwin, so we're kind of hoping that we catch up to him. We all hike out of Irwin together.
Yeah, so we might hike with Anubis for the rest of the time.
Which would be
Plus,
cool.
he's got Winnie, his pit bull, and we love dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, we get to hike with Winnie.
She's a sweet dog.
Yeah. So, anyway, made it to Tennessee.
Woo! Bam.
We're tired as hell.
Oh my god.